wordpress.com. But now I think to give us to ensure we have grasped these skills very well, this time around it will have different projects from the two different platforms. So my first whatever is the power of owning a website. Why should why should you have a website? What is a website? So a website is essentially a platform for an individual. Oh, let me put it on slideshow. So a website is essentially a platform for an individual or a business to express themselves and utilize it in whichever way they choose. They could choose to use a website to make money as people buy products from them, or they can they, someone would have a website to sell products, for example selling a book or selling an e-commerce product. You can choose to sell services, for example online courses, or even having a consultancy online. uh, there are very many reasons, very many services that people deliver online, and usually when you want to sell it, the best hub is the website. Then you can use it to build an online presence. uh, if you're not online, you don't exist. That is the saying right now. And then you can use it for branding or visibility. uh, Once your website is online, your brand can be seen. So it's just like wearing a t-shirt. Yes. Then you have information sharing. For example, these newspapers and online newspapers. Uh, you have entertainment, for example, Netflix. Have online education. All these mock sites like Udemy, Dusty, and name it, whichever platform you use for online education. Even most schools these days have online learning incorporated, and they use the website. Social media and social networking. All these social media platforms are online and have websites. For example, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. All these websites, all these social media platforms have websites. Then you can use it for blogging. If you have the art, if you can write articles, you can blog. And then you can use the website also to express creativity. For example, if you're an artist, you can showcase all your products, your creativity, whether a writer or just a painter, could showcase your creativity and originality through a website. All these are other benefits, other use why you should have a website. If you want to communicate with your current or potential customers, you can answer their questions and provide helpful information. You can use it for managing campaigns, for example, campaigns. These days, one can send one marketing campaign on almost all the social media sites, uh, and it's easier through a website. So you can also streamline other operations, for example, customer orders, purchases, scheduled appointments, or everyone can contact you through a website. So to make a website, there are tools. We have the website builders. The website builders are very good for people who don't have this technical expertise. Anyone, it's a pick and drop. So website builders are good for people who are non-tech techies. Then we have website design tools, which could include a code editor and visual design software. For example, you could use Visual Studio Code and different other code editors. And you can use design tools that can help you in making prototypes. For example, I think Vida mentioned Canva before. Yes, you can also design using Canva. So we have a few examples of uh, website builders. There's one called Wix.
The slides are not moving. I think.
What?
Yeah, you need to you share in terms of you share your entire screen. Don't share a window. You share entire screen.
Okay, let me try that again. Unfortunately, if I share the screen, it's bringing me this screen for the.
Yes, so it will bring for you this screen, and then now you go to where the presentation is, and then you proceed from there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you see?
Yes. Now you yes. Good. Now like this, put slideshow, and then you click that hide button, that small hide button.
Huh? Like this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then that small hide button,
Yes.
you click it. Now we proceed. We are good. Thank you.
Yeah. So I think I already went through this. Um, so I was saying, for website builders, you could use this Wix. It's also easy to use. You can just they have this helpful information on how to get started. Then you have Shopify, you have Hostinga. There are very many website builders, Squarespace, and others that I've not mentioned. Then, of course, here I mentioned Google Sites. Usually, it's not grouped here. I don't know why, but I thought I should add these two that we're going to learn here. Um, so that is it for now. That is an introduction. I'm going to share another one on the I'll share another one on our Google Sites. Vida, can you see?
Yes, we can see. Thank
Okay.
you.
So, how to make a free website with Google Sites? Uh, our overview is creating a website, adding pages and navigation, adding and editing content, and publishing your website. Uh, to get started, you have to type sites.google.com in your web browser, and this requires one to have a Google account. So if you don't have one already, you need to create one. If you have, then you can go ahead. Uh, so once you put this into your browser, sites.google.com in your browser, it will bring a blank page or a template that you can edit. So then you select a template to start from. Let us do it practically. So I said you put Google sites, sites, google.com into your web browser. You can see I'm already logged in, so it will not ask me to sign up. So once you've put this in your web browser, you can either choose a blank site or you can use any of the templates depending on your business. So, for example, if you wanted to start a restaurant, or if your website is for a restaurant, you can use the restaurant template. This is normally encouraged for people who are very new to Google sites. It's better for you to start off with a template because it has it you can use it as a building block. But if you know how to arrange a website or anything, you can use the blank site. So, for example, if we had wanted to start, I think this is what something I was using for this is what I started from scratch. Though it's still very basic. This is the first page, the home page, and then our services page. From here, you can see what are your services like that. So I'll go back and then we can start one from scratch because everyone who will want the certificate will have to design a website. So if you picked a template, for example, if you want to design a restaurant, you pick the restaurant template. It's taking a bit to load. So once you pick for example, the restaurant template, you can give it the name of the restaurant. For example, if we are designing um, a restaurant called Tropical Bar, Bar and Restaurant. Rest, yes, so I've given my business the name. It's called Tropical Bar and Restaurant. Then you give it the name of your tagline, something catchy. Maybe you can say home away from home. Home away from home. So this is reservations. You can either leave it as reservations. So you can see these are all the building blocks. You have this is a section, this is a section, this in itself is a section, this is a section, like that. These are all different sections up to the last one here. So if you don't want, for example, this section here, you can delete it. For example, this, you see, when I delete it, it just joins. You can keep deleting whatever I don't want. But I want the way it was. So I will just undo. So you see in your right, we have the insert tab. This one has all the building blocks. For example, if you wanted to put maybe text here, you can choose the text block. It will bring this block. This is where anything, text, any words you want to put, this is what you choose. Then if you want to embed a link, for example, your YouTube channel, if you had a YouTube channel, you pick this, then it will ask you for the URL. So for example, if you had a YouTube channel, you copy the address here and you say insert. And then if it is a picture that you want to add, you pick the image block. It will ask you to upload if it's from your computer, or you can select from Google Drive. Yes. So these are all building blocks depending on what you want. If you wanted to put like two text I mean two images. You pick this block and you edit, you add the images and then add the text, uh, if you wanted one two three four, if you want four images, you'd select this building block and then it will also add for you like that. If you wanted a button, you can you can insert the button there and its link. So for example, if our button is called, sorry, log, okay, then you put the link. Where is it from? You put it there and then you add. So all these are the building blocks. It's under the insert tab. And then so this is the first page. You customize it. You can put images. For example, if I wanted an image, I normally use the website called Unsplash. So I go to unsplash.com, then I download the free images that they have. So you could go to unsplash.com and put images for a restaurant images and then download and then use here. So for example, now I have decided I don't want this text block, so I will select it and delete. I don't want this one, select it, delete, delete. I want the original, whatever, the original text block. So I'm happy with this. But for example, if I wanted to make changes to this text block, I I select. So you can choose to duplicate the same section, or you can select colors. So it will bring different styles. So for example, I could change it to that style 1, or style 2 is that, and then style 3 is that. So I think style 3 looks better, so I'll leave it the way it was. Then of course this is not this is this image, maybe you want to change it. So you could either change it or you could replace it with a text block like this. For example, if I didn't want this, I would change and then I put this. Then now when I put that, I can add by uploading. So for example, if unfortunately I don't have a picture of food, but maybe I want to put that cup there. So you add, then you can describe it that it's a scarf. Then you could just get any, you can add any description you want something. Deep warm. So for example, if it was an e-commerce website, now I was talking about a restaurant, I'm bringing different things, but just because I had downloaded different pictures, I don't have a pictures for a restaurant. So I want to add another picture, upload. Okay, just that. Choose our place. Oh, maybe maybe we can now change this to an e-commerce website. Um, to fashion. Yeah, so I've changed it from a restaurant now to a fashion whatever. So you can still give it the same name, Fashion Hub. This is going to be like the logo. I'm going to add the logo here, so I don't need to have uh, the name again. Um, so you see, it's beginning to take shape. Maybe I don't need. Maybe I don't need this block here, so I'll delete it. And maybe this one, I don't. This one I don't need it too. Delete. So I will come to the last, to the footer. This is where you put your address. You see, it's telling you the address, the phone number, so you can put your email, your business email. So, for example, if my business email is fashion hub at maybe gmail.com, and then the number, always put the country code. People may not know to for. Then you can put the address. So, for example, if we are located in custom market, you can see that everything is small. So, uh, this block here, whenever a block is highlighted, it will bring for you. It's selected, it will bring for you uh, this for making changes to it. So, for example, if I wanted to bold this, I've bolded, and if I want to increase the size, I increase like that. If it's still not visible, you come to the block, then I'll increase. Yeah, maybe now that is. I don't know if it looks good, but you choose something that people can see. So the next, on your right, the next whatever menu is for pages. So this is where you find all your pages. You have the uh, contact us. So here you can choose to put either your telephone numbers or your address, or you can put a Google form. So if you had designed a Google form for how people can contact you, come to insert and then look for the form element. You choose the form element, but this is when you have designed it. I think there was a session on there was a session on how to create Google Forms. I don't remember. The previous year, I think Vida had a session on this. So you may want to check out the YouTube channel for Excellence Foundation and brace yourself with how to create Google Forms. And then you just put it here. But if that is not what you want to do, you could just put your email there. It was fashion hub at gmail.com. Then you put your number again, 211 don't remember. Just ensure the information is the same. So I'll copy this number. Custom, custom market. Juba. South Sudan. So here it has opening hours. If you're happy with this, or you could edit when do you open your business. So maybe I don't open in the evening, I open in the morning at 8:30 to 10 p.m. like that. Tuesday. So you could also just choose to say Monday to Friday. Friday. Then I can delete this. So 6:30. This is complaining, so you change. It's supposed to be Monday to Sunday. If you're happy with that, you leave like that. Then here you could put maybe a map. This is a map element, so I can put first so maybe this is it. Yeah, so it has read for me that. I will select, so it will bring your location, then the opening hours, then your contact details. Maybe I don't want this picture. So I'll come and delete it. Don't want the picture there. Of course, you need to have usually your content ready. What do you want to tell customers about your business? So you ensure you arrange your your content before you start off the development of the website. Here we are looking for the words as we are designing, which is not good. Uh, yeah. So we have our home page, we have our contact us page, then we have the chef. Maybe we don't want a chef because now this is a fashion website, so we probably don't need. So you can come here. So you can add a new page from here. So you can add the name of the page. For example, if we wanted a page for store, what is in the store? So I've added the stores here. Then I'll come to insert. Now I want to so as store. I think it's best to put this. So I'll add upload. Maybe that. This is not what I want. So I can replace the image. Maybe I'll put the scarf back and upload. The yeah, sending that to. So you can add the text. This is a scarf. You can decide to bold, put Ankara, Kitenge, depending on where you're coming from. Then maybe these are bed sheets. Timber, collages, select bold. So if you're happy with that, then you can add as many blocks as possible to ensure your store has all the things you have in your fashion hub. So you keep adding. So maybe I'll add another one, then I'll add all the products that I'm selling there. Then I wanted to show you how you can add like a sub page. So when you want to add, like for example, a page under another page, you come here, you come to new menu section. If you want, I don't know if a fashion hub has a reservation. So now you've added this, then you come here to the three dots. So you want to add a sub page. So what should you, uh, people who should walk-ins, for example, people who will come to your store, maybe we'll name it as walk-in. Done. Then if you want somebody to buy online and add online store. Done. So you can see now my result. So for the walk-ins, these are people who will buy things physically. So when you click the walk-in, you can see it only has the footer, it has no information. So you will still go back to the insert tab and add these building blocks depending on what you want to add. Is it a picture and text? Is it text alone? Like that. So you add. So this is how you add a sub page and a page. So for example, if you wanted this out, for example, it is a fashion hub, we don't need a chef, we delete. So you see now that page has been removed. We don't need a menu. So I've removed those two because it's not necessary for us. Yeah, so that is how you keep editing your pages until you get what you want. So we want to go back here. I want to add text, the text box here. Then I'm going to get some text. So I want to add text here. So I'll change this text. Welcome to Fashion Hub. Yeah. So I've changed my name. You don't need a reservations page. Change. Then this text is too small. I'll increase it. I could even italize it. Italics. Bold. So maybe I don't want this section here. So I'll add another text box and get dummy text. So this text I want to make it a heading. Is everyone seeing? Everyone is quiet. Hello?
Yeah, we are following. And
Okay.
then, yeah, that thing making noise, is it a fan or what?
Yeah. Is it loud?
Okay. I thought you were outside. You use a fan outside, or you
Ah,
moved
no,
back
like
inside.
I went back inside. Kids were making noise.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I'll put another text box about what we offer. I'll make it a heading here. What we offer. So change fashion fashion hub. We offer an extensive selection of products. So this text is all from Copilot. So maybe these I want to make them as a list so you can see the bulleted list is here. If you want them as numbered list, you select here. So I've selected the the bulleted list. And then this I will bold this and put a color. Put a color. Bold this. Put a color. Yeah. So I'm happy with this one. So Fashion Hub is taking shape. So here maybe I want to put another text to remove this extra blocks. Yeah. So it's taking shape. Fashion Hub is becoming very interesting website. heading. So this is like a call to action. So remember, we are talking about fashion hub, fashion, fashion. So we want this page to be like this. This is the home page. Already put this. Maybe I don't want this anymore. So I'll delete this block. So I don't want this to be centered. I want this there. So I'm going to put another text box that the contact. So I'll paste this here. At Fashion Hub, value your feedback. Then usually it's easier to use a Google form or whichever form, Microsoft form, if you've developed one. But this is just for something basic so that you can see that content is there. unless you're sure you're going to have a live chat with them. So I think the contact us has the location. Then this one is supposed to, maybe you can put a link here. This one is supposed to, this one maybe we don't need it. So it's taking shape. Then you can come to reservation. I don't think this is the best way to name this. The store is looking good. You can add more clothes and more products here. So for the reservations, for example, if somebody has walked in, what are they going to buy? So you need to put relevant pages. This was just to show you how you can have a sub page. That is why I created it, but at the moment we don't need it. So when you're doing your project, you may have to have a sub page. For example, when there are very many, when you don't want your website to look very crowded, so you can put pages under a main page. So that is why we created this one. But for now, I will not edit it. And then the third tab here is called the theme. This gives you the design, the general design of your website. So you can see we are using this one called Diplomat.
Nancy, Nancy,
Yes?
please excuse. Uh, Sorry to interrupt you, but the noise from the fan, I think, is louder than you. And if there is something to do, I think it will be convenient if you
Yeah?
maybe could move.
Can
If
you
you
hear
could
me
move.
now?
Yes, you are very clear now. The noise has reduced.
Actually, I've put off the fan because it's very
Yeah,
hot.
thank you.
Yeah.
This is very good now. We
Yeah.
barely had you. Yeah, then.
Why didn't you talk earlier?
Sorry, sorry.
Yes, so I hope you're
You
all seeing.
continue.
Yeah, so you can see the home page is looking a bit good. And then the contact us page is also looking good. Then I was telling you this one was just to show you guys how to add a sub page under a main page. I hope you still remember, but we can do it again. You come to the plus sign under pages, then you select uh, the new menu section. So the menu section, for example, we want another menu called services. Services done. And then, so you see, we have services. So under services, I want another page for another page. Then we can put it as our services. Ah, it could have a different name, of course. So under our services, I want to add a text block. No, I want to add this. So under our services, I'll upload. Uh, for example, we do what we call bulk orders. I'll add or wholesale. And then here we can put upload. Uh, open. So have a marketplace. online online marketplace. Then here, for example, people who want to give out gifts, upload. This is not what I want. Replace. Did you see how I changed? I don't want this picture. So you select it. Yeah, so you select only the picture and then you see the three dots. It will give you the editing options. So you can upload a different picture because it's the same and I don't want that. Uh, I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah. So, in case somebody wants ifs, then I'm going to also copy the text. Sorry. Uh, I just got this text all from Copilot. AI is taking the world to another place. So, see, I'm able to get something very fast. So, this is under services. So, you see, under the services page, I have another sub page called our services. So, if you wanted to add another thing, for example, under services, maybe a gallery, you would go back to the pages. Then, under this services page, I mean, services menu, sub menu, you come and add a sub page. So that sub page, maybe you want to call it photo gallery. Gallery. Done. So you can see now the reservations page has walk-in and online store, and then the services page has our services and photo gallery. So in the photo gallery, of course, it's going to have a lot of photos, maybe of happy customers wearing your products. So you can always choose something very visual. For example, this block with a lot of images, you put that, and then you put the images and also descriptive, whatever, descriptive text accordingly. And then you can, sorry, you can see here under this. So you see the text, whatever, when I select this, you can also edit it with